Hey, what is up, guys? JD Venom here, part of Venom Nation Wrestling, and this is the wrestling news and rumors for Sunday, September the 18th, 2018. Let's get into our top story here today, and that is in regards to Randy Orton's WWE status. The former world champion worked a full match Saturday night in Springfield, Missouri, defeating Bray Wyatt via RKO. So obviously, Orton has been out with some concussion-like symptoms after his loss to Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam after that vicious elbow to the head. And Orton apparently took an average number of bumps throughout the bout, but nothing really outrageous that would put his competitive eligibility in jeopardy. So with this being said, this has been a very strange situation. He did not wrestle Bray Wyatt at Backlash because of the concussion-like symptoms, but a couple days later on SmackDown, he was doing a RKO to Eric Rowan, so he was still performing in the ring. And Saturday, he actually wrestled a full match against Bray Wyatt. So I guess now Orton's cleared to compete again with no restrictions. So very strange, very, very strange. I don't know where this goes with Randy Orton versus Bray Wyatt for No Mercy. Hopefully something good, because, I don't want to, have these guys again not wrestle each other at No Mercy. So I'm pretty sure that they are going to wrestle against each other at No Mercy with no restrictions applied. But let's see where this goes, and let's see how this progresses Tuesday on SmackDown. On to our next story here today, and that is WWE NXT champion Scott Dawson, and I say NXT champion, tag team champion, Scott Dawson. Apparently he's suffering some type of injury, a knee injury, ankle injury, leg injury of some sorts. Dawson was live in the Minneapolis area for a NXT show tonight. He didn't wrestle. He made his way out to the ring on one crutch. His partner Dash Wilder was in a match against TM61 member Shane Stone. So this is strange. It doesn't look anything too serious, as you can see this picture here. It doesn't look serious at all. Because if it was serious, he wouldn't be walking out there. He may just not be wrestling for a little bit. It may just be a I guess he's just quickly rehabbing whatever injury that he has. But if it was that serious, he would not come out there on the crutch in front of the crowd if it was that serious. But nevertheless, though, I hope Scott Dawson is okay. The Revival is my favorite tag team in WWE right now in all wrestling. I think these guys are fantastic. So hopefully nothing drags these guys down, drags these guys back, because they are a fantastic tag team. And can't wait to see them versus Gargano and Ciampa again at the next NXT pay-per-view. That's the next tag team match for the pay-per-view. That is what I'm going to be assuming. But hopefully these guys are okay, or hopefully Scott Dawson's okay going into their next round of matches coming up before the pay-per-view. On to our last story here tonight, and really nothing much going on today in the world of professional wrestling, but this is some sad news. And if you're a fan of this man, if you know about his story, then it's unfortunately it's not surprising. But Terry Funk is dealing with serious health issues, and he cuts a promo at the House of Hardcore event. WWE Hall of Famer Terry Funk was originally scheduled to serve as Tommy Dreamer's cornerman last night at the House of Hardcore in Philadelphia. Unfortunately, Terry was feeling a little dizzy from what is being described as serious health issues, and was forced to leave early. Funk was instructed by doctors not to get in the ring, but the former NWA champion ignored their warnings and stepped inside the square circle to cut a promo. And PW Insider is reporting that Funk told fans that he was afraid to leave the building because if he did, he knew he'd never be back. And there was, and there's an actual video to this here as well. It is on YouTube right now, so you guys can look it up here after this one here. But it's, man, Man, it's just that it's so sad to hear about stuff like this. And Terry Funk, you know, I'm surprised that he's still walking today. Have you guys seen the Beyond the Mat documentary, the best wrestling movie of all time, Beyond the Mat? I mean, they told him back in 1997 that if he kept wrestling, that you know, that he should, first of all, he should be walking around with, you know, living pain free. This was back in 1997, guys, at the time of when Beyond the Mat was being recorded. But nevertheless, though, it's just sad to see. I mean, a man that's been wrestling, you know, ever since the 1960s. The 1960s, guys, Terry Funk has been wrestling. And, you know, and he just stopped wrestling recently, maybe a few years ago, probably like 3 or 4 years ago. You know what I mean? I think he stopped wrestling, but he's just one of those guys that just has wrestling in his blood, and I'm glad that Ric Flair stopped wrestling. You know, we haven't seen Ric Flair wrestled his last match since TNA. You know, the last match we seen TNA with Ric Flair, I think he went up against Jay Lethal. I think that was his last series of matches. I may be wrong about that, but nevertheless, though, Terry Funk, a legend in this business, and you know, thoughts and prayers. If you're watching this video right now, just give thoughts and prayers to Terry Funk and the whole Funk family, and you know, just wish nothing Terry for the best. I mean, he's like wrestling Jesus pretty much. I mean, Terry Funk is a god in professional wrestling, and he deserves respect just as much as anybody out there. But very sad news to hear about Terry Funk, and man, it's just unfortunate. But guys, I don't want to end on a somber note. If you guys did like this video here, definitely leave me a thumbs up. Let's see if we're trying to get to 50 likes here on this video here today. 50 likes. Can we get there? Let's see. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and like the Facebook page, where both links are down below. Tell your friends and tell your family to come and join the Venom Nation Wrestling here on YouTube. And I will see you guys later. You guys enjoy your Sunday night. Peace out.